Hello viewers and welcome to a brand new episode of Mechanic Brewery Season 6, where I talk about the various homebrew mechs created by the Lancer community. In today's episode, Cyclops, from HORUS, by the J. In the Greek mythology, Cyclops are one-eyed giants, but the roles they play in these myths can be rather different depending on the storyteller. In Homer's Odyssey, the titular character wound up on the island of the Cyclops and decided a cave surrounded by a bunch of sheep is a pretty swell place, until they saw the 15-feet-tall shepherd named Polyphemus who closed off the cave with a massive rock and ate two of the crew because he's hungry and also why you in my cave. As they can't move the rock on their own, the crew bid their time and offered the Cyclops some strong wine to make him fall asleep, and then turn him from a one-eyed giant to just giant. Also later Odyssey taunted Polyphemus with his name while escaping on his ship. Then it turns out all Cyclops are children of Poseidon, the god of sea who just heard his fucking name. So he's kinda mad and Odyssey gets stranded for several more years on the sea, but that story for another time. Named after the mythological being, the Cyclops seeks to keep its flock alive by spreading its rust through any electronic vectors and burning up frames from the inside out. As Cyclops is an alt frame of Balor, it too shares the same license with it with all that implied. Compared to the Balor, the Cyclops is a size 3, we only lack a size 1 alt frame now, with 1 armor, and plenty of health plus average repair cap just like the Balor. It's somewhat more evasive but just as slow, and basically everything else is the same except for actual sensor range and a slightly better heat cap, oh, and the lack of regeneration trait completely too, so don't expect this big boy to last as long as the Balor on the front line. As for its traits, it has 4 of them, again. First, Baleful Eye, Cyclops gain +1 to tech attack against character adjacent to its drones, and already you can tell how the Cyclops is going to work. Enemy right besides it, doesn't matter. Enemy besides its puppy drone, instant DDoS. Funny how this frame out of everything gets a tunnel vision trait. Second, unyielding frame, Cyclops can't be moved by characters smaller than it. Third, arms like smoke, other characters can end their movement overlapping Cyclops space and vice versa. Character completely in Cyclops' space benefit from soft cover. This thing has no sense of personal space, that's for sure, but it basically turns the Cyclops into another hive drone for your allies to hide in. And fourth, Rusty Chain, when Cyclops beat the crap out of someone with melee attack, that characters gain a rust token. Are we playing Lancer or Malik has? The next time the character gets tech attacked, they must consume all rust tokens and take that much burn. So to summarize, Cyclops' traits intended it to be a mid-range drone controller that also encourages the pilot to get close to protect allies or beat up enemies for extra spicy hacking, and Cyclops do like a lot of hacking, as its core system will demonstrate later. As for its weapon mounts, it has 2 like the Balor, 1 main and 1 heavy, and onto its core system, Cyclops has Shepherd the Flock, which gives it 2 extra invade options to use. First, Hold Grasp, the target takes 3 burn if they are not adjacent to the Cyclops at the end of the target's turn. Second, Herd Hound, you may immediately move any drones you control and within your sensor 3 spaces towards the target. So, first invade option already solves the slow movement problem for you by forcing enemies to move towards you instead. Cyclops is a frame that can burn people by punching and hacking them, and also just by hacking them anyway. And second, enemy don't want to be close to your drone because of your Baleful Eye. Well, they have no choice. Also this gets very funny with Tempest drone. Onto its core power, Cyclops can activate Shepherd the Flock for tolling for the bell. With a full action, choose any enemies within sensor with rust token on them and make a special invade tech attack against them. On hit, apply the effects of invade as normal, choosing each option for each target individually. This ability is also efficient, and refund its core point at the end of the scene after activation. This is literally Komaluma core power except it's efficient and far more restrictive. After all, you have to punch people, and then not hack them right afterward for you to pull this trap card on them, but if you have a reliable method of tapping a lot of people at once, this will be a powerful big red button to push per combat scene. And that's basically it on Cyclops, the drone tender with a fiery rusty temper that will burn those it deemed to be harmful. It's an oppressive frame for sure, possibly more so than the Balor with its bigger sensor range in exchange for less long-term survivability, but then again, with enough control, who needs regeneration and a pair of eyes? Anyway, that's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.